guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a few different things actually. I decided that I needed to definitely clean our kitchen because it was a total disaster. As you can see, I wanted to give you guys like a real life overview of what it looks like, having a toddler in the house and two full grown adults and, cooking and clean up. Like this is reality. A lot of people may not show that or you may not see that, but this is definitely our reality sometimes, unfortunately. But I'm going to take you through a speed clean with me. I think those are really fun to watch, and I love to see the transformation of people's kitchens or bathrooms or bedrooms, whatever they're cleaning, especially on a speed clean. And, you can play it in the background maybe while you're cleaning or doing dishes and just kind of give you a little bit of motivation to clean up something in your house or deep clean something in your house as well. So as many of you guys know, I am new to YouTube. This is one of my first videos that I'm putting up. This is kind of going to be what I'm going to stick to, mostly cleaning, motivation, homemaking type videos. It seems to be what comes the most naturally to me, and I just feel like that's the best thing for me to share on my channel. I am pregnant, as you can tell, so I am going to be a new mom. However, my fiance does have a 5-year-old who's with us most of the time, so I've gotten a little bit of insight to being a mom, having him around and everything, but we're very excited. So you can see my nice little Oompa Loompa belly over here. But I like to stay pretty active. I still like to clean and, do my normal nesting type things because that's what we do. That's what pregnant women do. And you'll see our dogs pop in and out. You'll see Matt pop in and out because, can never be by myself, never get alone time. If any of you guys have dogs, I would love to know. Please let me know in the comments what kind you have, what their names are, because I'm always so curious about other people's dogs. As you've probably seen or heard before, we do have two. We have a miniature golden doodle. Her name is Sam. She is 3 years old. She just turned 3 in October. And then we have a 4-year-old Australian Shepherd. So Sam was originally my dog, and then Stormy, the Australian Shepherd, was originally Matt's dog. And we kind of combined both when we combined our households. So they get along great. You'll see them all the time, especially Sam, because I call her my little leech, my little tail. She's constantly around me, especially now that I'm pregnant. It's gotten worse, even though I didn't think it could get any worse. But she's constantly around. Stormy's constantly around. They're always fighting for space to cuddle, especially getting belly cuddles now, because I'm pretty sure they know I'm pregnant at this point. So it's pretty cute to see. But you'll see them come around a lot in the videos, as well as Matt. I'm going to keep most of my cleaning products that I use listed below, and I'll attach links of where you can get them. I get them mostly at Target. I know Amazon has them too, but it's just out of convenience. I get them at Target. There's a Target literally right down the street from our house. We can walk there if we wanted to, and it's pretty dangerous to have it so close to us. But we get a lot of I would say like 99% of our cleaning supplies definitely come from Target. I like to use the Mrs. Meyer's cleaning products. They're just my favorite. They're a lot cleaner than some of the other products as far as chemicals go and things like that. I haven't like completely switched over to a chemical-free cleaner, but this is the closest thing that I've found that I actually really like that gets the job done, because sometimes I find that some of the other cleaners, they just don't work well for grease and stuck on things. And we do have a glass stovetop, which you'll see later on in the video. Everything gets stuck to it. I hate having a glass stovetop. It came with the house. We're not getting rid of it right now, but it's like I will never get another one because it's the worst thing ever. They're impossible to clean. You see every scratch and imperfection on them. But I do find that the Mrs. Meyer's does have products that will take those things off, whatever's stuck on food or grease or whatever is on there, it will take it off. Sometimes it takes, a few passes of your sponge and your product, but it will eventually come off of there and come clean. And not to mention, they literally have the best scents ever. I'm finishing up my fall scent right now, the apple cider. It's phenomenal. It smells so good. And then I switched over to the Iowa pine. However, my Target has been out of it lately, so I was only able to get the dish soap, which is kind of annoying. So you'll see me kind of mix matched here with my apple cider and pine, but I'm just calling it my fall to winter transition. Yeah, here you can kind of see what I'm talking about with the stuck on stuff. I don't know why or what that was that got stuck on there, but it literally would not come off. I wiped it so many times, and I'm going to go in and clean it with actually an oven cleaner because I could not get it off for the life of me. I was scrubbing. I sprayed it a million times, and I just could not get it to come off. So I did end up having to use the oven cleaner, which I don't really like to use because it is pretty chemically. But like I said, there was no way it was coming off without it. So I just use the Easy Off Fume Free since I am pregnant. I should not be around products like that or using super heavily fragrance products. But the Fume Free one, is the least abrasive of all of them, I guess we'll say, or aggressive of all of them. But I usually just spray it and I leave it at minimum 30 minutes. This one I actually left on for a couple hours and it did come clean. You can see him cleaning up with one of those cute little smiley face sponges. I love those things because they're non-scratch. But it came right up, which was fine. But you do not by any means have to leave it for hours. You can leave it, I think it says 15 to 30 minutes. I do a minimum of 30 minutes when I have to use it. But like I said, this time around, I left it for maybe 3 hours, 2.5 hours, something like that. And then on to Matt's part of the day. So in between me cleaning and everything, he was outside working like he likes to do. So our neighbor, she had these trees that were kind of overhanging our yard. And he just decided to clean them up. It was kind of an eyesore and everything. And she lives there by herself. So not anything we want to ask her to do. And he doesn't mind doing the yard work either. So he's out there with Stormy picking up all the palm fronds. And, he had cut everything down and then moving it out for a bulk pickup. But you'll see it makes a huge difference in our backyard when he's done. And it did eventually start to rain in their video here. Matt had to dry Stormy off because he hung out outside in the rain, which is hilarious because he hates water, but, being outside with his dad in the rain, he definitely did not mind. So you see him giving him a quick dry off here. Mr. Stormy loves to hang out with his booty in the air, which is so funny. He does that all the time, especially when he wants attention. But he's a really good boy. He's a sweet, sweet dog. So the next part on here, I'm going to be making dinner. So I just decided this is a really super quick, easy dinner for us, but something that we all really like to eat. So I'm just going to peel up a bunch of sweet potatoes, and then we'll move on to the rest of the dinner in a minute. And you can kind of see Sam hanging out in the corner over by one of my hands. You'll see her kind of just chilling there. She sits like a human, and it's really weird. I don't know if anybody else's dog does that, but she does, and it's strange, but kind of cute at the same time. And then on to the next part. So I'm using my Instant Pot for the sweet potatoes because I do not want to wait 45 minutes for my sweet potatoes to bake it in the oven. So I just, washed and peeled the sweet potatoes, and I'm cutting them up into smaller pieces just so it cooks down a little easier and quicker. And the trick with the sweet potatoes, you can do this with regular potatoes too. You just put them on the steam cycle in at least a cup of water for 8 minutes. And that's literally it. That's all you need, just 8 minutes in the Instant Pot. Sometimes I do find you do have to drain them so you're not left with so much liquid, but that's fine. Just toss them in a strainer, drain them really quick, and then you can mash them up super easily. And it's a lot quicker than doing it in the oven. And then we're also going to have some broiled broccoli. I just cut up a couple broccoli florets that we had in the fridge because that's our usual go-to. We love broccoli. We eat broccoli all the time. And it's one of the only vegetables that Matt's son will eat too, or we've gotten him to at least try and eat, which is good. So I'm just cutting up the broccoli, and then I'm going to wash it before I broil it. And the only other thing I'm going to make is the pulled pork. I think it's either pulled pork or pulled chicken that we're having this night, but I just get it at Target. It's a Jack Daniel's barbecue pulled pork or pulled chicken. I've had both. They're both really good. It's like $7 or $8 in the Target refrigerated section, and it tastes so good, and it literally is done in 3 minutes in the microwave, which is awesome. So I just pair it with these little King's Hawaiian Cider buns, and I kind of just toast some of them up. Matt and I like ours toasted. Cooper, his son just likes them plain as is, but I do toast ours up a couple minutes in the oven once the broccoli's just about done. And you'll see me give the broccoli a little shake here and there just to make sure everything's kind of coated evenly. The only thing I use for the broccoli is a little bit of olive oil or avocado oil, whichever one you have is fine. And then, just salt and pepper, whatever seasonings you like, just keep it pretty basic. And then you'll see me putting some butter on the buns. We use like a vegan butter. It's not real butter, but use what you like. And then for the sweet potatoes, once they're done, you can see I'm releasing the steam on the Instant Pot now. When the sweet potatoes are done, I usually just, you can do brown sugar and butter. That's like traditional way to do it. I don't do it that way just because brown sugar, it's not the best for you. You don't want to have that all the time. So I use coconut sugar, which tastes really similarly to brown sugar, but it's a lot healthier. It's not by any means healthy, but it is a lot healthier than just using regular brown sugar. And most people can't even notice a taste difference between the two. Off camera, I did cook up some extra chicken for Matt because the little Jack Daniel's chicken microwave stuff does not come with like a huge amount of chicken, and he eats a lot, and between the three of us having dinner, he needed a little bit extra. If it's just Matt and I, it's usually okay just splitting it, but since it was the three of us tonight, I decided to make him some extra with some extra barbecue sauce, and then you'll see me put barbecue sauce on his son's broccoli too, because like I said, try to get a 5-year-old to eat vegetables. It's really, really fun, as I'm sure a lot of you might know. And then I'm just going through assembling. Excuse me, Sam, I'm trying to record a video here, ma'am. Don't mind her. She's a little sassy because she hears something going on outside. But I'm just here assembling everybody's plates for us to eat. I do this every night. I always make everybody's plates. It's just kind of what I do. I know some people might think that's weird, but I assemble everybody's plates, take them to the table, and we do try to eat together at the table as much as we can. Sometimes our table is full of arts and crafts, and we have to eat by the TV, but we really try to eat at the dinner table, with no electronics around, just the three of us sitting and talking and eating, and like a family. That's kind of what we like to do. So that about sums up the video. I will be filming more like this. My next video coming should be a deep clean master bathroom. So I hope to see you guys soon. Leave me a comment below. Give me a like, a follow, anything like that. If you guys would like to see more videos, please let me know what you guys want to see, and I'll see you next time. Bye.